It's underway on Fort Myers Beach. Crews are knocking down the Strandview Condominiums.
The condos have been sitting untouched since Hurricane Ian, and while it's not known yet what exactly will fill the lot, people who own condos are now raising questions. Wink News reporter Jillian Haggerty is there now. Jillian, what are the next steps for people who owned one of those condos?
Well, Annette, unfortunately, it's for them to figure out. But if you take a look behind me, you can see the first part of this building has been taken down. But that's just the beginning. And I did speak to a defense attorney who was telling me that it's like rolling a dice to live here in paradise.
As an owner, right, if it's not fixable, you know what's going to happen. So the best thing to do is just to cooperate with it.
24 units at Strandview Tower are officially coming down. And I spoke with a real estate attorney and I asked where the condo owner's money goes. And he told me it's an unfortunate set of circumstances.
Obviously, people who bought recently are going to be more adversely affected because their investment is essentially gone, versus the people who bought 30 years ago, they have a lot more equity in their property.
So it begs the question, why gamble the risk of living beachfront with the chance of a natural disaster leaving it unrepairable?
As far as what you can do to protect yourself in these situations, I mean, it's an act of God, right? Nobody can predict that Hurricane Ian would come and make landfall in the perfect position, creating such a high storm surge. It's just not, it's not something that you can predict.
I asked the demolition company, Remove It Pro's general manager, David Lockwood, if he knows anyone who is affected by this loss, and this is what he told me.
He had a whole year where he was disoriented because he didn't have a car, didn't have the money to go buy a car. All of his money was tied up in this unit here. So he's got his wheels back on. They're not like they were. He doesn't live on a beachfront property anymore.
Now, the money that goes into this, that will be split between the insurance money and for what the land gets sold for to the condo owners. So they'll receive that. And the demo company tells me that this project should take around 4 weeks until this building fully gets knocked down. Reporting live on Fort Myers Beach, Jillian Haggerty, Wink News.